Xin kính chào quý khán thính giả. Với chương trình Tìm Hiểu Luật Pháp hôm nay, Thư xin giới thiệu một người khách mời rất là đặc biệt, theo ông Thị trưởng Jeff Williams. Và xin chào ông Thị trưởng. Thank you very much for joining us here at the show, and we are so glad that we get a chance to meet with you and talk with you. Could you please introduce a little bit about yourself? And I know that you are a strong business leader. You are also involved in different nonprofit organizations to help the community. And you are also an engineer, right? And now you're a politician. So could you please tell us a little bit about you and about your family?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here. It's a real honor as a community leader that's been here in Arlington 30 years. I began my career as an engineer. In fact, one of my first projects was the ballpark in Arlington where the Texas Rangers play. And I'm a civil engineer, and I now own my firm here, and I have a wife and 3 kids that are now grown. My wife Karen and I are empty nesters, and we had our first grandsons born here just a few months ago. And when I say grandsons, they were twin grandsons.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
And a lot of work too for your kids anyway, and you get to enjoy the grandkids, right?
It is. It's very exciting, and of course right now it is a new day in life because we're also empty nesters because all 3 of our kids are grown and out of the house. So it's a new day for us.
You're right. And I know that your wife, she is also very active in the community. So if you could please share a little bit more about your wife, Karen, right? Because they said that, you know, behind a successful man is a very strong and successful woman.
Yes, I am very proud of my wife, Karen. She has exhibited leadership all through her life, and she got very involved first in our schools as our kids came through. She is a PTA Lifetime Achievement Award winner. She also got very involved in our church and led our women's ministry for many years. And today she is at the Arlington Independent School District Education Foundation meetings in which they are planning a major event here, and they promote our school district and raise money to help our teachers on special programs that they have. But very pleased with her, and she has been right beside me in this, and of course it was a mutual decision when we move forward. And in fact, without her, there is no way I would want to serve as mayor. She is going to make a difference here as the mayor's wife, as she has in both our church and school and other community organizations that she has been a part of.
And with your permission, I would like to go ahead and translate it to Vietnamese for our audience.
Yes.
Thưa quý vị, ông thị trưởng giải thích rằng ổng là một cái người ở Arlington hơn 30 năm nay rồi, và gia đình con cái của ổng lập nghiệp ở đây, và ổng vừa có thêm 2 người, coi như con của ông vừa có 2 người cháu mới sinh được 2 bé sinh đôi, và đồng thời là vợ của ông thị trưởng thì cũng rất là tích cực tham gia trong những cái hoạt động của xã hội, giúp cho trường học, hệ thống giáo dục cũng như là trong nhà thờ. Và thưa quý vị, hồi nãy như cái lời Thư giới thiệu đó, ông Jeff Williams là một người kỹ sư, đồng thời ổng cũng là một người rất là thành công trong lĩnh vực doanh nghiệp kinh doanh, và ổng giống như là vợ thì ổng cũng rất là tích cực tham gia rất là nhiều cái hội đoàn thể thiện nguyện để giúp cho cộng đồng mình. Và bây giờ thì ổng vừa mới được đắc cử thị trưởng của thành phố Arlington. Thank you very much for your patience. And thank you for sharing the information, because not very often we get to talk and meet with the mayor, and you have such a charisma and personality that I think when people meet you right away, they feel very comfortable with you. And another thing that I noticed is that you, since you took office, and even before that, you have always been very inclusive and inviting people to work with you on different things, different issues or projects or plans or goals. what do you think are unique about Arlington now that not only you're being a part of Arlington as a resident, but now you are the leader of, the top leader of the community?
Well, there are some obvious things. First of all, our location is just phenomenal. We are in the center of North Texas, which is booming right now. And our location also is right at the gateway of the DFW International Airport. And then when you think about the unique venues we have here in our city, such as the AT&T Stadium with the Dallas Cowboys, Globe Life Park with Texas Rangers, a major amusement park in Six Flags, and a major research university in the UT Arlington, well, that is very unique. In fact, there is no place in the world that has all of those in one community. But the most important thing is our people. We have an incredible group of people here in our community that come from all over the world. We are an international city. And I think taking advantage of that resource is so important and a major goal that I have. And during the time that I was campaigning for this office, I became so encouraged because of all of the different people that I met who want to help make Arlington a better place.
Thank you very much. And again, if I could please translate into Vietnamese for our viewers. Thưa quý vị, ông thị trưởng, Thư có hỏi ông thị trưởng là ông nghĩ gì về cái thành phố Arlington này, cái gì mà đặc biệt mà khác hẳn về thành phố Arlington này. Thì ông nói là thành phố Arlington này vừa có những cái rất là đặc biệt, có GE, cái hãng GE, rồi có cái ballpark, cái chỗ mà họ chơi bóng bầu dục quý vị, rồi có cái Six Flags, rồi có rất là nhiều business lớn phát triển ở đây. Một thành phố đang phát triển nhanh và mạnh, nhưng mà đồng thời Arlington cũng là một cái nơi mà có rất là nhiều các chủng tộc khác nhau, và khi mà ổng ra ứng cử thì ổng cảm thấy là ổng rất là phấn khởi khi mà ổng thấy là tất cả mọi người cùng chung tay vào đứng giúp để xây dựng Arlington. Thank you. I guess we'll move on to the next question. Why did you run for public office? Because you've been a part of the community for a long time.
I have, and I was a community leader and was approached by many of the community leaders that said, Arlington is at a crossroads right now. There's great opportunity. And they came to me and asked me to serve there and serve as mayor and be a servant leader. Well, when I evaluated that, I went to my wife, of course, because you've got to start with family. I did a lot of praying and evaluating my business. And really the skills that I believe I brought was one, a leader who is inclusive, that brings people together, solves problems, and then we work together in implementing the solutions. And I think that is what Arlington really needs right now. In addition to that, in my experience as an engineer, I work with public infrastructure, streets, parks, and then I also recruit businesses and jobs in other communities. So those are all skills that are brought to the table, and plus the most important thing is that my wife and I love Arlington. And we feel like now as empty nesters, it's our time to give back. So we are stepping up there to bring our people together, and we are confident that Arlington is going to be moving ahead at a fast pace, and already we see that in the first few months that we've been serving.
Thank you, Mayor. Ông Jeff, Thư có hỏi ổng là lý do gì mà ổng ra ứng cử lần này, thì ổng mới giải thích là ổng sống ở Arlington cũng đã lâu rồi, và có rất là nhiều người leader trong cái cộng đồng này tới gặp ổng và nói chuyện với ổng và đề nghị ổng đi ra ứng cử. Thì sau những cái lời đề nghị đó thì ổng cũng thấy là bây giờ con ổng tới nói chuyện với vợ ổng, và ổng thấy là gia đình ổng hiện tại bây giờ thì con ổng đã lớn hết rồi, và ổng thứ nhất là ổng cảm thấy cái khả năng của mình trong những cái kinh nghiệm sống của ổng, trong cái kinh nghiệm làm business của ổng cảm thấy là ổng có thời gian để ổng đóng góp hơn cho cái cộng đồng ở Arlington. Thì vì lý do đó, hai cái lý do, thứ nhất là vì có người đề nghị ổng, và cái thứ hai ổng cũng tin rằng ổng có những khả năng đóng góp đem tới cho cộng đồng, thì lý do đó mà ổng ứng cử lần này. Thank you very much. So now that you got elected, what are your plans for the future of Arlington?
Well, first of all, education is key, and that's one of the main reasons my wife and I chose to come to Arlington, was because of the strong educational institutions that were here. We want to forge partnerships and improve partnerships that already exist with our educational institutions, and because we believe the foundation of any city is its education. So we're working hard with our local school districts and our university and Tarrant County College there to do that. Then, of course, I've mentioned many times that we want to bring new jobs to our community. That's small business and large business. Because when you bring new people and new jobs to our community, then you have the opportunity to grow your revenue, to help strengthen your neighborhoods, but you bring new people in to help build your community. And they bring new ideas from other places and new energy. And so I'm excited about that, and already we have the General Motors expansion that has happened there that is going to be bringing in a lot of jobs and new dollars to our community. And then we also have a Fortune 500 company, and D.R. Horton, America's largest home builder, is going to be locating here in Arlington also. There are many initiatives that we have to work on here in the coming days.
Wow, you have a lot of big plans going. I think that let's go into commercial, and then when we come back, I will explain in more details what you just said to the audience. Thưa quý vị, xin quý vị giữ màn hình để sau phần thông tin thương mại, Thư sẽ trở lại và giải thích thêm và dịch cái phần mà ông Mayor, ông thị trưởng vừa giải thích cho quý vị về cái vấn đề mà cái dự tính của ông trong tương lai cho city của thành phố Arlington. Xin cảm ơn quý vị và xin quý vị giữ màn hình.